Congratulations! You've unlocked All Apologies, a show about apology tours and demanding satisfaction. I'm your host, Trucker Andy, and we are live this week. And to make it an extra special go live, I've invited an extra special guest. Welcome back to the show, Fat Eddzie. Hey!
Special Fat Eddzie.
Yeah! The most special of special Olympians. And
Yay me!
of course, we can't do the show without
He's a fucking Chad.
it's Joe Sixpack, everybody.
How
Joe,
you
what's going
doing?
on?
Hey,
Oh,
how's it going? Drop
Joe's
board's
drop
back.
board. Yeah. We're firing on all of the 3 cylinders for our live episode today. Joe finally got the drop board figured out. Got the mic and the light figured out. We're coming out of the gate.
It was all the
strong,
computer
boys.
I was using.
Yeah, all I needed was a brand new computer.
Yeah, all I needed was something the most essential piece of hardware necessary to do this job, and I just switched that, and now everything works better.
And a positive attitude.
Hi everyone, welcome to the internet. We've been live a couple of times over the last couple of weeks, right, And?
Yeah, we did Nice Doug's Running Man episode live, and then we did the Edgar Wright reboot with a large panel of opinionate. Everybody had the same opinion, but we wanted to get everyone's opinion about how shitty it was. Ed, did you happen to see the Running Man? Not to belabor this conversation any longer than it's gone on, but did you have a chance to see it yet?
No, I have not gone and seen it yet.
Okay, that's fine.
I've to be honest with you, I'm sitting there going, all of these things get remade. I'm just kind of like, yeah, let me run out and ruin my childhood. Like,
Exactly.
You're waiting for the second remake?
Exactly. Usually that's when it's better.
Oh, well, that's something I was maybe going to bring up later when I started commenting on, people's like appearance, specifically Johnny Depp's appearance, and that the fact that he kind of looks like Tonto and was Tonto in the Lone Ranger remake, and how disappointing that was for me, just across the board as somebody that really wanted that to be a good movie. In my post college movie enthusiasm, I was started to write a Lone Ranger script, and I had a lot of things that I wanted to see out of a Lone Ranger movie, and none of it happened in that stupid.
Oh, I was going to
Johnny.
say, I figured Johnny Depp was the key to your entire Lone Ranger.
Yeah. When I was writing a movie called The Lone Ranger, I go, what if a white guy was an Indian and was the focus of the whole movie? Doesn't that sound like a great idea? No, it's
And if he's not the focus, let's make a cannibal the focus.
I thought Ryan's take on the Running Man was relevant in to this kind of conversation where he was saying his son just found the original Running Man to be completely cheesy, like too campy, too cheesy. And I'm wondering if I were to watch The Lone Ranger, the Army Hammer, Johnny Depp Lone Ranger, with like zero expectations, if I would like it any better. I feel like I did that. I didn't. I waited a long time to watch it, and then I watched it. I'm like, yeah, it's just average, really. Like
it's no
even
pirate.
at its best, it's just average. Yeah, was it Gore
Right.
Verbinski?
Yes, I think it was. They were trying to reinvent the Lone Ranger as the new Pirates of the Caribbean, and it just was a abysmal failure.
Yeah, it's
But
really a crime. We really do need a better Lone Ranger movie. Make it Bass Reeves centered, like based in
Yeah,
the history.
Andy, do you still have your like original like drafts and stuff? Because we could probably work something up.
it's probably on an old laptop that's corrupted with
It's on a
pornography.
it's on a floppy disk.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably in the basement, under 3 feet of water or something. Who knows
It's
what's
on
going on down there?
it's on a floppy disk full of JPEGs of floppy dicks.
Yeah, right. But we have already done Johnny Depp. This was our very first episode, Joe, and we've been talking
Mhm.
about the fact that we've done a few episodes where, mm, well, a lot of our early audio only stuff was there was no visual element, and the quality of the show was even worse than it is right now. So why not redo some of these things that were the most obvious choices to cover things like Michael Richards, and I definitely want to go revisit that John Cena Fast and the Furious
Mhm.
Mandarin Chinese apology, and maybe some other uh, of John Cena's, lesser moments on screen. So that is something like those two for sure. But then there's a whole catalog of audio only stuff that I want to revisit. And
Mhm.
this is one of the most obvious ones. I think this is going to turn into a part two that is specific to Amber Heard. So if we get to the end of this and you're like, how could you not cover this shitting the bed stuff? It's because it's going to be its own episode. This
Mhm.
one is going to focus more on Mr. Depp, but I thought we would revisit the one apology tour video that we did cover back then because it's just so funny. This was when Amber Heard and Johnny Depp went to Australia and they got in a lot of Simpson esque shenanigans because they brought their dogs with them without
Yeah.
getting the right paperwork. So they were held at gunpoint. There's like a guy in a ski mask with a beheading machete standing off camera while they deliver this message
Yeah,
about
this is somebody's PR person who's like, "You must do this."
yeah, you must illustrate the importance of conservation in Australia. So let's have a look at this.
Australia is a wonderful island with a treasure trove of unique plants, animals, and people.
It has to be protected.
Australia is free of many pests and diseases that are commonplace around the world. That is why Australia has to have such strong biosecurity laws.
Yes, but it also features animals and diseases that are unique to Australia as well. It's not they're always complaining or not complaining, just
Can
they
you
wear
go
it as a
back real quick and just like
sure.
his little one word line that he had there? It
Oh
was like
yeah,
3 words. Just like
yeah,
like like I went to court because of this, and I'm here so I don't get fined. That's literally what he's saying. It's hilarious.
sure. He says I get paid by the word, so keep it short for
He's
me.
Marshawn lynching. I'm just here so I don't get fined. And
Yeah,
he's like a office father. This is a parent teacher conference, and they're like, Johnny, just read these two lines that are in red, and Amber will take care of the rest
yeah.
because she was here
Are,
on time for some reason.
are they the parents or are they the child that's in trouble?
The
They're kind
parents of
of
the
both.
dogs.
Yeah, they're both. They're in trouble and they're the parents.
Mhm.
Australia is a wonderful island with a treasure trove of unique plants, animals, and people.
It has to be protected.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep it short and simple for Johnny Depp. That's one thing
And
that we did
and I
cover
don't
in the
think it's
audio.
really an island.
Yeah, I know. It is an enormous continent,
I believe it's a
still
continent.
considered an
Yes.
island. Yes, but they did a it was a appearance on Jimmy Kimmel where it was laid bare that Johnny Depp cannot articulate a sentence. He's stuttering John esque mumbleard when he doesn't have a script in front of him.
Australia is free of many pests and diseases that are commonplace around the world. That is why Australia has to have such strong biosecurity laws.
And Australians are just as unique, both warm and direct. When you disrespect Australian law, they will tell you firmly.
They're warm and direct when they're not drunk on Foster's and calling you calling you I don't know. I forget all of my Australian slang at this point. What's a good Oh, I just saw Jimmy Carr saying the Australian way to tell somebody to shut up is to put a dick in it. Stick a dick in it. All right, I'm trying to make a point about about Amber Heard. Speaking of things I want to stick a dick in.
I'm truly sorry that Pistol and Boo were not declared. Protecting Australia is important.
Declare everything when you enter Australia.
I do declare. Johnny Depp. They think everyone's from the South and from America. Everyone's foghorn leghorn.
Right.
I do. I say.
Yeah. That's every Australian's American accent. Yeah. He does sound like he's been drinking all day. So good on you, Mr.
Everyone
Johnny.
knows that the real American accent sounds like this.
I'm being gay over here.
Definitely. And one of the other things I wanted to spotlight, because I featured the heyday Johnny Depp up here on the thumbnail, right? This is everybody's fond memory of Mr. 21 Jump Street that was so dreamy and made the whole world fall in love with him. And we're going to fast forward to today where he's a shadow of this version of himself. And I think you pointed out, because I was going to mention that for our Patreon subscribers, I am taking the old audio only episode and turning it into I see Luigi Greenberg in the chat. Hello, Luigi. He introduced me to a software that allows us to turn ourselves into cartoons. So I'm taking the audio only and giving it the skeptical robot treatment and throwing a bunch of the clips and the references and making it a visual episode that is going to be available only for our Patreon subscribers. So if you're listening to this after the fact and you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, there's going to be something extra special on there that is a companion piece to this episode and features mainly what we just watched there and a lot of the media coverage about that, as well as the an Australian official saying that Johnny Depp is super sexy. It's a pretty funny clip package. So go sign up for Patreon if you would. But in the meantime, this is something that not a lot of people remember. I always remember this, that The Tourist was a box office failure with Angelina Jolie and Johnny Depp. Do you guys remember this movie?
Oh, yep.
Ed doesn't. Joe does. And at the Golden Globes, they were scrambling. The studio was trying to figure out any way to make this some kind of contender for an award. And they bribed the French foreign press or whoever runs that shit show to nominate it for Best Comedy or Musical. So it was and in the picture category, in the actor category.
Please tell me it pulled a Jethro Tull over Metallica. Please tell me.
Yes, it won. It swept the award.
Oh my God!
No,
I was wondering why
anything.
I was wondering why Johnny Depp did a Michigan J Frog like high kicking through that one scene of the movie.
Right. Yeah, right. Because it's so obvious that it's a musical comedy. So the one person that was not having any of it and saw through all the bullshit, of course, was Ricky Gervais, who is going to take this opportunity to point out how absurd it is.
It was a big year for 3D movies. Toy Story, Despicable Me, Tron. Seems like everything this year was three-dimensional. Except the characters in The Tourist. I feel bad about that joke. No, I'll tell you why. I'm jumping on the bandwagon because I haven't even seen The Tourist. Who has? But no, it must be good because it's nominated. So shut up, okay? And I'd like to quash this ridiculous rumour going around that the only reason The Tourist was nominated was so the Hollywood foreign press could hang out with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. That is rubbish. That is not the only reason. They also accepted bribes.
He was enjoying it.
I mean, he may have been the one who bribed them.
Yeah, right. I don't know what the point is, though. I guess it's for the studio, prestige of the studio, to make it seem like whatever that they were
Some
getting shit
asshole
done
there is
and
not
sort of.
doing his job unless, the tourist has some, you know, recognition. That's all it is.
It's like everything else. Just, hey, my job is to make sure that I give you a portion of the money so that you can advertise this for me. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Johnny Depp is, I don't know how petty he is when the camera's not on him. We saw some stuff when he was on Jimmy Kimmel being petty about the guy from Australia. So I think when the camera's not on him, he has the capacity to be a huge dick. I'm sure his ego is through the roof, but when he's on stage in front of his peers, he pretends to be a good sport. So let's take a look at
Well, I
that.
want to ask you a question. And be honest, are you on recreational drugs? I'm joking. No, that's not the question. And we all know the answer. Have you... Ready?
I guess so.
Have you seen The Tourist yet?
Have you? No.
He hasn't even seen his own piece of shit movie.
It's like Dakota Johnson talking about Madam Web. Just like that movie was fucking DOA and nobody gave a fuck about it.
Dakota Johnson has said that.
Yeah, she's just like I don't even know what it's about. She's the star of the movie. She's like on the publicity tour. It was just like embarrassing.
That's awesome. And I think Joe is very familiar with is it Baby Steps, the Warwick Davis show where Liam Neeson is riddled with AIDS? So that scene, do you remember that?
Yes.
Apparently, there's a similar episode. Ed, are you familiar with the Ricky Gervais Warwick Davis show?
I am not, but I am familiar with some of Ricky Gervais's other stuff where he's brought Warwick Davis in to screw around with Carl. So I get the premise.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you'll see Stephen Merchant is there and Warwick Davis is there. So this is from that. I think it's called Baby Steps, and I think Ricky is supposed to be Warwick's agent, and it's just an excuse to have these big celebrity cameos. And they got Johnny Depp to basically play butthurt over these last two clips that we just watched.
I actually remember him from the Golden Globes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Have I done something to offend you?
What do you mean, like trashing me in front of like 200 million people at the Golden Globes?
It was a while ago. They were jokes, Johnny. I didn't...
Oh, they were jokes.
Yeah.
You like jokes?
Yes.
Because I actually got together with a few pals after the awards and we wrote some jokes about you. Here are my jokes. What is nastier than Ricky Gervais's jokes? His teeth. Why did Ricky Gervais do a series of audiobooks so that the blind could hate him as well? Why isn't Ricky Gervais circumcised? Because there's no end to that prick.
Good joke.
Now, this is from Angelina. Tell Ricky Gervais that me and Brad have a picture of him on our mantelpiece because it keeps the kids away from the fire.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones in there, but like I said,
I would hope that, as pretentious a douche as he is, that he knows he's putting it on for all of us, right? Like he's in on the joke. I would hope he knows he's in on the joke at this point.
Well, I don't know. I have some examples coming up of whether he's in on it or not, but we'll see.
Well, then let's hope I stand corrected.
I don't know.
What he's gone on to become, though, is embarrassing. I don't know how else to describe his music career, except that it's
You don't have to.
But it's basically been the same from the beginning, where it's like how comedians want to be rock stars and rock stars want to be comedians. He's an actor that has always wanted to be a rock star. And when you're 27 and a millionaire and hot, it is less embarrassing. But when you're fat, old alcoholic, it's
Slow down.
yeah, present company included.
Yeah.
It just translates to coming off as as the highest form of a poser as I can possibly feature on this show right now. So this is
Is this
I
the
think
Dior commercial or?
no, this is Alice Cooper doing a tribute to Ozzy passing. So this is Alice Cooper's band performing Paranoid and Johnny Depp sitting in. So at one point we're going to see like 5 guitar players because everybody's trying to cover up the fact that Johnny Depp is a talentless hack. And let's take a look at this. And I only stopped it there to point out that Alice didn't come in at the right spot. They had to keep it going until Alice Cooper decided to come in at the right time. But
He
yeah,
must have wanted to make sure everyone got the picture of how embarrassing this was.
I think it's important to note that I barely know how to play the guitar, and I know how to play that song.
That is a good point. You don't typically have a open jam on a complicated song, so.
I thought Johnny Depp was going to become like Prince on "When My Guitar Gently Weeps" when they did that with Tom Petty and Prince, and everyone's just like, "Holy shit, Prince is a pretty good guitarist." It's like, yeah, no shit, idiot.
Yeah, Prince blows everyone off the stage. It's crazy. And so that was just kind of the setup to it, and to illustrate that they all kind of look like Steel Panther. It looks like
I didn't even know who Johnny Depp was on that. Was he on the end, the furthest away?
You couldn't tell from the size of his "I want to get this knocked off of my head" hat.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. Every time I see someone with a hat that big, I just want to remove it from their shoulders.
Where's Ed's reference picture for that?
Yeah.
The modern Johnny Depp. The please give me attention hat.
Yeah. He's
At JohnnyDepp.com.
The cultural appropriation cigar store Indian hat and the the ripped jeans that barely fit. He's on the left, Joe, but it's going to become more obvious as Johnny Depp.
You don't have the Cam Newton picture, or are you saving it?
Oh, you want to see that? Yeah.
See now, I'm such a hack that I didn't have enough time to put them side by side, because then you wouldn't know who was who.
Yeah.
It's Johnny Depp. Oh wait,
it's photo negative Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Or is it Pharrell wearing the Arby's hat?
Right. Yeah, so just be on the lookout for the Arby's hat and the guy at Alice going, "Take it, Johnny," and a embarrassing attempt at a solo. I did a little zooming in so you can see at one point Johnny Depp looks over and nobody's giving a shit that he's doing a solo, so he just kind of gives up and goes and hangs out with the real musicians.
Well, that's because they didn't actually plug the mic in on his amp.
Right, yeah. His guitar's not plugged in.
Yeah.
I just want to rewind to the part where Johnny Depp realized he's not cool.
This is like me at DabbleCon, where I'm just like, yeah, I podcast, and so I got invited to hang out with Anthony Cumia, and everyone's like, why is he here?
You're just you're just having fun like everyone else.
Wait, Johnny Depp here.
Throw a leg up on a monitor and rip a solo here, Johnny. Right there, he like looks over. He's like, "Does anybody care that this is happening?" No. All right.
Take
whenever
it
you see,
easy.
because he is in a band. He was. I don't know how functional it is at this point, but Hollywood Vampires is a super group that is Johnny Depp and Alice Cooper and Matt Sorum from Guns N' Roses, I believe, is the drummer. The rest of the lineup, I'm not 100%
Oh, see,
on.
I was
But
close with the Izzy.
yeah, that's why I brought it up, because you were almost dead on. And I don't, but that's why he's tight with Alice, and Alice is letting him come up and do this at this point. But whenever you see more than 2 guitar players on a stage, you know one of them is a fucking
Listen,
hack. Yeah,
it's not a. I don't think it's a bad thing to have Johnny Depp hanging around. I like Johnny Depp. I mean, we'll get more into that later. Like, let's not get it confused. I'm not here to shit on Johnny Depp at all.
that's fine. I'll convince you. You're gonna start
Okay.
shading on him when we get around to this next clip. So this woman, oh God, what was her name? I had the. Hang on,
Amber Heard.
2 seconds. No, this is basically the Irish Amy Winehouse.
Everybody would see what an axe wound she really is.
She's mid, bro.
Don't have to go that far. Yeah, I took some notes.
just trying to buy you some
Amelia May is the name of this woman, and she is basically here to make a fat old Johnny Depp and a decrepit Ronnie Wood watchable while they pay tribute to Jeff Beck. And you're going to see a far more talented person just laying in the back, pretending he's not there, while Johnny Depp creeps out on Amelia May. And this is just, it's just more cringe from people that are just letting Johnny Depp insert himself into these things that he should really not be a part of.
Bring out the most beautiful, magic, soulful thing in the world. Imelda May, please.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
It looks like Brian Johnson and Daryl Dixon fucked.
Yeah. I thought I was fat. Holy shit.
Oh,
He's really let himself go.
But
God damn.
My favorite's all the way in the back, though. That's what you're saying, Eddie? Somebody in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah, real talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real talent.
You could see why Keith Richards is the lead guitar player, because Ronnie Wood is just like fucking up all over the place. It's not sounding awesome, and Billy Gibbons is in the back pretending that he's not even there, while a fat, cartoonish looking Johnny Depp tries to whatever walk the mic stand off stage to Amelia May, who's like, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna walk to the center mic because I'm the eye candy.
Because I'm a fucking pro.
Yeah, and I don't want whatever simplex is on your mic. So just get out of my way.
Ronnie Wood and I have the same hair.
I stopped it there because she does like this slow walk out. They do a whole verse of this 12-bar blues song that whatever, I guess Jeff Beck made famous. And I thought at one point when he walked the mic stand over to her and she declined it and he went and put it back, that he dropped his guitar pick, because I've zoomed in on Johnny's style of playing, and I know Ed plays a little bit of guitar, or a lot of bit of guitar, and I wanted to get
don't affiliate me with this asshole.
No, I want you to critique his finger picking and the way that he is playing this guitar, because I found it inauthentic, I guess is the polite way to say it.
I mean, it looks like a very nice Telecaster. It really does. But
if anybody could afford a really nice Telecaster and not be able to play it, it's Johnny Depp.
Yeah, you raise a good point.
So you can see he's doing like he's just thumbing the E. One string.
girl.
Yeah, his job is to mirror what the bass player's doing, what the bass chick is doing. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
And again, it's
And
another point in time where his amp is like, yeah, Johnny, you sound great. Down.
yes.
It's turned all the way down. Like he's playing out of a vintage like Tone Master Fender, like a $20,000 amplifier. They're like, you sound great. Down.
Yeah. Joe, don't worry. I mean, you're right. I should have featured Amelia May maybe a little bit more during the live performance. That's why I put her on the thumbnail so that you could see what she looks like. She doesn't look as good in this, and it's beside the point. This is about how
Listen,
Johnny
next to
Depp
these
sucks at guitar. It's not about how Amelia May's hot.
but next to these Crypt Keepers, she's probably a fucking 12.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ronnie Wood was like he almost fell off the stage when she came towards him.
Yeah, and he was probably like, this broad, she is too old for me.
Yeah. My question to you, Ed, is this D tuning? Because tuning in D, everybody, is a shortcut to playing, right? You only need to fret the strings with basically one finger.
Oh, you mean like drop D tuning?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that if Ron Wood was singing most of the set, they're like in this super low toning anyway, low tuning so that he can actually sing it.
I'm not saying Ron Wood is tuned to D. I'm saying Johnny Depp is.
He might be doing what Johnny Resnick does, the guy from the Goo Goo Dolls, who literally he just plays like this across the neck because it's all open tuning, so that all he has to do is touch anywhere it's the right chord.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm assuming Johnny Depp is doing here. We're going to see, I already showed him playing one string with one finger. Now we're going to see a little bit more of that. And I'm saying that he has got his guitar tuned to the most shortcutty way of playing a guitar.
Softly, softly with me,
That's not am I wrong? That's not a chord. Just grabbing it like this.
I mean, you know, they're like this guy does a lot of cocaine. We got to make this as easy as possible for him.
Yeah.
Like let's just. He's paying somebody a lot of money to have his really nice rig brought to the show and set up so that he can pretend like he's a rock star. Right?
That's my point. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Jerry Smith is on the side with him. Like famous Jerry Smith is on the side with him. And they're doing bumps the entire time. It's fine. It's fine. No hate. I'm not going to hate him here. I'm not going to hate on him here.
Yeah.
Yes. Is he a talentless clod when it comes to the guitar? Yes.
Yeah.
But you know, I think he's an okay actor, and I like Joe. I still kind of like the guy. Like this buffoonery, I can get behind this buffoonery, assuming he's in on the joke.
Listen, you work hard when you're young, so you can do this later on in life.
So you can fuck off late in life. Yeah. Like
I don't give a fuck.
If I had all that money and you were like, oh, by the way, you know, you and Billy Gibbons are going to hang out and play some shows together, I'd be like, okay, yeah, just turn me down too. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, where did my notes go? Shit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is Johnny Depp's first band, which was also a super group, and this is going to become relevant later, but I wanted to feature it here. And again, the audio quality of this is very old. This was before he opened the Viper Room. He had this band, and that's probably the whole reason why he wanted to open the Viper Room, so that he could keep doing, because we're saying, oh, you work hard when you're young so that you can do this when you're old. No, he's been doing this since he was young, because
he was rich when he was young.
Yes, I understand, but he was in this band called P that was Gibby Haynes from Butthole Surfers, and the guy that wrote with Jimmy Vaughn and Stevie Ray Vaughan and the Fabulous Thunderbirds on guitar. They're all going to get introduced here. And then the guy on drums is one of the other co-owners of the Viper Room, and then Johnny Depp on bass, because this was back before he had figured out how to fake playing guitar. He was just thumping it on the bass. But
Well, it makes perfect sense now watching him on a 1957 Telecaster.
oh yeah, he was slapping it like a bass at one point.
Yeah, makes perfect sense to me now.
It's not often we get to debut a brand new band at the Chronicle Awards. Give me hands, Bill Carter, Johnny Depp, Sal Janko, B. Okay, hold on. Oh, he's going to take the podium away now. Deal is, man.
Looks as good as
The folks here in Austin made a big deal out of P, man. We ain't ever fucking practiced once.
Off to a great start. Sold out crowd just based on the lineup of the band alone. And they're like, we've never even rehearsed. We just met for the first time tonight, everybody. Buckle up. And let's see how great the vocals.
Let's see how good the sound guy is.
Yeah, let's see what they decided to do.
I swear to fucking God, man. And we got like 4 songs we're going to play.
Expectations low.
And I like this guy too, but this is like the bar is set so low. It's so low effort. And I'm like, as somebody that tries to deliver something worth watching, this offends me, I guess.
Well, and then this is definitely not worth listening to.
No.
Then we may make up another one, but I figure y'all want to go over time.
He said we're gonna do 4 songs and maybe make up another one.
I know cover something, get some hard liquor.
Yeah, all right. So he's like, "Are you guys?
We
drinking?
know why
Are you
they're
guys drunk?
friends."
Because,
Yeah.
If you're not drunk, go get some liquor because you're gonna need it. Is what he said. So now they've decided that they're gonna play an instrumental song.
Oh, it's a Yoko Ono cover.
Smoking a cigarette while you're playing, just like
I see you're
dad, Keith
wearing.
Richards.
I see you're
my
wearing
heroes.
a Kurt Cobain cardigan. Why don't you go Kurt Cobain it?
Yeah. If only there was a shotgun attached to that microphone.
Yeah, boy, I can't imagine being Gibby Haynes and saying, I'm just gonna scream into the microphone because we've never practiced before. I would
Maybe
I would
fuck
be
yourself.
flop sweating. I'm flop sweating just watching it, and featuring it on my
Dude,
show.
he went on to front a band called the Butthole Surfers. Come on, he doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't mind the sun sometimes.
Exactly.
That was the end of the Butthole Surfers.
Yeah, that's when they decided if they kept doing that, they would become the next Sugar Ray. So they just ended the band.
Exactly.
And so based on how much fun they had doing that, like we could be rock stars and basically do nothing except drugs. We don't even need to practice, and people are going to show up because Johnny Depp is in the band.
Right.
So let's open a club where that is all about that. And it's basically celebrities. You have to be an A-list celebrity or know an A-list celebrity to just come here and watch Johnny Depp masturbate his guitar on stage. And this was from a...
Speaking of masturbating, Winona Ryder.
Right. Because this was about... this was called Viper Heroin X. It was a YouTube doc about the overdose of River Phoenix. So this is primarily going to be about River Phoenix demise at the Viper Room, but it's Johnny Depp centric. So I thought that it was interesting to feature. And this is coming off of the end of his romance with Winona Ryder, who he met on Edward Scissorhands. And from there, he went into the stratosphere of his career, where he was, box office sensation after that. And now he's basically this untouchable coke fiend.
Over on the Sunset Strip, there was a bidding war for a club called the Central. Johnny Depp beat off Arnold Schwarzenegger and Frank Stallone to acquire 51% of it.
You don't even know what you just said.
Allegation.
Everyone stop.
Somebody
It's all coming together now.
How did he get
the quiet part out loud?
This is how I got the club.
Yeah.
There was a bidding war for a club called the Central. Johnny Depp beat off Arnold Schwarzenegger and Frank Stallone to acquire
Frank Stallone. Isolate that shit. Is that young Toby Maguire? He beat off Arnold Schwarzenegger onto
that cookie.
Maguire's face.
Right onto that cookie. And then they said, Toby, if you want to get in here, you're eating this cookie.
Yeah, you're cookie-cooking it.
Yeah, I have a theory. We're going to get to the end of this where I'll talk about that. But you're right. The pussy posse is in full effect at the Viper Room at this time.
51% of the club, with the original owner, Anthony Fox, with the other 49%. Depp renamed the club the Viper Room. Depp's idea was to have a club where he and his friends could hang out in privacy and play music. The club was an instant hit the opening night.
Without being ridiculed by assholes on the internet.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers played, while Quentin Tarantino, Julian Temple, Crispin Glover, and Tim Burton watched on.
Wow. An all-star lineup. Quentin Tarantino and Tim Burton featuring Crispin Glover.
I was going to say, yeah, and Crispin Glover. Don't forget about him.
Kaylee's super wet because she loves River Phoenix
Crispin Glover?
Crispin Glover, and they were both there at the same time. So
beating off Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was weird.
Yeah, I know. Do you want to beat off Frank Stallone and Crispin Glover? See you at the Viper Room.
It was essentially a giant VIP room where celebs could snort coke off the bar or shoot drugs in the bathrooms or even at their booths without paparazzi or fan interference. Later, in 1999,
cool.
Johnny Depp's business partner in the Viper Room, Anthony Fox, slapped Depp with a lawsuit alleging Depp had conspired to divert millions in profits from his club. In a preliminary ruling early in 2003, a judge indicated Fox would prevail in the case, writing, "Depp breached his fiduciary duties. The facts establish persistent and pervasive fraud and mismanagement and abuse of authority."
John Waters.
I mean, a guy who's willing to beat off Frank Stallone and do tons and tons of drugs in his booth at his private club party house. You're telling me he's not good with money and possibly would be fraudulent in something else? I don't see it. I don't see it. Is this where you're trying to turn me? Are you trying to turn me against Johnny Depp on this, Andy? Because I will not stand for these shenanigans. And this hearsay.
I didn't start this coke poser bar shooting gallery so that I could become an accountant. So
exactly.
I fucked up the finances. Anyway, this guy that was getting ready to file charges against Johnny Depp maybe goes missing, is sleeping with the fishes. Somebody that knows somebody that paid somebody to.
Are the Clintons involved? Were the Clintons at the Viper Room?
Harvey was involved.
Take care of him. Yep.
Harvey Weinstein shit.
But Fox went missing shortly before he was scheduled to testify against Depp and 4 others. Also missing were his pickup truck and .38 caliber revolver. Donna Lynn, a Los Angeles music producer and friend of the missing man, told Radar,
I believe if Tony hadn't filed the suit, he would be here today. The timing is so suspicious. Tony was about to win that lawsuit, but before he got his day in court, he vanished. There are many questions, and no answers.
Questions like, is there any more cocaine? And can we get more cocaine?
But fear not. Fox came back as Larry David to write Seinfeld. He looks identical to Larry David.
Larry David.
Which is why he's not allowed in the club, you see.
You disappear and just send legal documents that say do this, and you leave it all up to your lawyers. You don't have to be around. I don't know. Disappear. That's what like Sting was over in London. That's why P. Diddy had to pay him for the every breath you take bullshit. It's just like P. Diddy was never going to get to Sting. He's nowhere near P. Diddy, and he's just getting legal documents in the mail.
We got to do a
He may have been closer than you think. It depends on how much oil he liked. I don't know.
Yeah, we should probably do something like this. Oh, I meant this.
Update.
About Diddy at some point, because there's a lot of things happening with Diddy that like people are keeping up with him every single day in prison, and it's mostly in the paper. That
I still don't know how he didn't get like full-time pound you in the ass prison forever. I'm still not able to figure that out.
I mean,
he's in Fort Dix.
That's one of the unpaid.
Pun intended.
Not to digress, but he's doing 4 years, and they're extending it because of his fucking shenanigans in prison. So that's why I want to. Okay, we'll save that for another episode. Anyway, you can't invoke Diddy and not have me go off about it. At any rate, this is where River Phoenix decides to show up to the party, and I guess Joaquin and River are visiting, and at this point in time, River Phoenix is dating Samantha Mathis, so she comes up a couple of times as they're making their way to the Viper Room. We're going to see some other regrettable characters.
And P and Flea were playing in the Viper Room that night, and
Oh, right. So, well, here's another question. We just saw Johnny Depp playing bass on with the debut of P.
If Flea's here, what's he going to do?
Suddenly, Flea and P have showed up, and I guess Johnny's job is to run around and do blow and just jump on stage, and he's like the ringmaster at this point, I guess.
Lee showed up, but Gibby didn't. So now Johnny Depp's the lead singer who's just going to scream into the microphone during an instrumental song.
Yeah. Who could possibly pick up that slack?
Joaquin was keen to visit the infamous club and see some rock stars. River initially decided to stay at the hotel, but changed his mind as they were all leaving.
Was that fucking Matthew Perry? I wonder where he got his addiction from.
Well, we definitely saw Jennifer Aniston. We saw the guy from Counting Crows, and let's just back it up a little bit because it really is a lot of. See, there's Mila Jovovich. And Cameron Diaz, and is that Joey?
Joey Lauren Adams.
Yes, I think that's who that is, and I think that's Boogie from Nickelodeon.
As they were all leaving. Before going to the club,
we know all the white women, but not the one black guy there.
Headed to a house party in the Hollywood Hills.
That's fucking River Phoenix on the left. He looks like he's already in a coffin.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Yeah, okay. So it's Halloween, and they're going down to the Viper Room, and he
looks like my camera.
Guitar player.
We have the same color.
Sorry. 2K, you're the best.
Oh, it's in the chat. Sorry.
We don't want to ruin the story for you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it was the wrong Phoenix. I'm sorry.
What's up, boss? This is why I wanted you to run the chat. I can't.
Sorry. I've been just like peeking at it. My fault.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
It's been a while since I've been here. It's fine.
But they're headed down there on Halloween, and the other person of note is the estranged guitar player from Red Hot Chili Peppers. I guess Flea has nothing better to do except join a pickup band at the Viper Room because his guitar player is in the clutches of heroin.
The gang headed down to Sunset Boulevard and into the Viper Room. The musicians comprised of Johnny Depp, Flea, John Frusciante, Sal Jenko, who was part owner of the Viper Room with Depp, Gibby Haynes of the Butthole Surfers, Al Jurgensen of Ministry, and Benmont Tench.
John Frusciante and Al
Jankum?
Jurgensen are at this party.
And they were doing Jankum.
And
Whatever
River
that guy's
Phoenix.
name.
So this is a who's who of speedballs. So get ready for the untimely demise of River Phoenix.
A keyboardist for Tom Petty. As River approached them with his guitar, they were preparing to go on stage.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone
this
was
is so
laughing.
sad. This is so sad. River Phoenix, in his off time, is a fledgling Johnny Depp who thinks that he's creating art. He's getting all his feelings out on the page and on the guitar, and he thought that he was gonna jump on stage and be part of the show.
I mean, he was about to take over just a money generating, money printing franchise as the new version of Indiana Jones. Like he was being handed this, and hey, you guys mind if I play a couple of songs? Like, come on.
Ed, you have no idea how right you are. It's even bigger than that. What we're gonna find out, and we're gonna hear some of the projects that he was attached to.
Yes,
and that's going to dovetail into my theory about who's really responsible for this, because Kaylee, who is obsessed with River Phoenix, says that Samantha Mathis has a lot of should be taking a lot of responsibility for this.
He's got a lot to answer for.
Where's that dun 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 music you've got?
Oh yeah, I have that. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
It's on page 4.
Was it Samantha Mathis, or was it John Frusciante, or was it because Flea is a mini Bogini?
As a harsh reminder that there were levels to this music game, Flea told River he wouldn't be able to play with them on stage. No room, said Flea.
Yeah, we there's not enough room between all of Al Jurgensen's hats and spoons. They're just taking over the stage.
That's where Johnny Depp got it from.
Probably, yeah.
That's where they got it from.
The bass players telling you there's no room.
So this is where, I mean, if there wasn't enough reasons to fucking hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers, here's another one.
I don't hear the guitar loud enough.
Oh, all right. So this is John Frusciante, the fucking strung out heroin addict, just playing acoustic guitar at the Viper Room, lamenting the loss of River Phoenix. And this is a coda to what happened that night. I'm sorry the audio sucks. If you're just listening, this says, I don't hear the guitar loud enough, this acoustic guitar here.
This was a problem the night River Phoenix died.
This was the problem the night River Phoenix died.
And then I couldn't play his acoustic guitar because the guy was being an asshole about the arrangements of making a microphone for an acoustic guitar.
So apparently, if River Phoenix couldn't play with P, he wanted John to at least play his guitar on stage. So these two, shooting buddies were just there when they're not sharing needles. He's like, sure, I'll play your guitar on stage. And he starts fucking with the mic, and the sound guy yelled at him that he was fucking it up like sound guys do. You know how that is, Ed.
And I felt like if I would have played his guitar that night, maybe he would have died.
Yes, that would have saved his life. If you had just played his acoustic guitar that night, he wouldn't have died.
I knew it was John Frusciante's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, everything from that point on is.
I know that when my friends are ODing on heroin, I just run over and start playing their guitars, and they come back to life.
See, I just steal them and put them in my car and run away.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I got River Phoenix guitar. This is going to be worth money now. Because he's dead.
In a kind of protest, River played his own mini-concert with his acoustic guitar at the table for his friends and siblings.
That is so fucking pathetic.
That's not loser behavior at all.
Hey guys, can I come up and play with you guys on stage? No, poser, get out of here. There's not enough room. Oh, all right. I'm just gonna go play my song that I intended to play on stage for my brother and my girlfriend over here in the corner. Well, Johnny Depp gets all the glory.
Come on, guys. Joaquin
Leonardo
came all the way here to see me play.
During this time, Fushente walked across the club and gave River a small, blue plastic cup. In the cup was a dissolved, high-concentrated dose of cocaine and heroin, known as a speedball. The speedball was 8 times the lethal dose.
8 times.
Can you go back real quick and just show the picture, like still picture of John Frusciante?
Of his arms?
Yeah. Yeah.
His
Well,
face?
first his eyes, and then his arms. And you're like, yes, this guy definitely, he's a chemist. Like, I'm going to trust this guy at the pharmacy. You know what I mean? He's, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. This is the guy that comes up next to you at the Home Depot and sees what you're buying and starts giving you tips about how to cook meth.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
oh, you want to get the thicker tube.
Blue
No,
plastic cup.
no, he's more the guy who's at the stoplight on Main and
Yeah.
East.
Look at his
He's
arms,
like,
for God's sake.
oof.
Ugh.
Oof.
You're going to need some more Band-Aids, John. God.
Oof.
I never accept any cups from somebody with arms like this. The coroner said that there was 8 times the amount of a lethal dose in the fucking speedball in his system. Like, there's no way that he would have consumed this, right?
It was a bloomin' onion. He wasn't supposed to eat it all himself.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like,
Blooming
this is for everyone.
Like here's the other part. Like I've never done heroin on a regular basis. So how much do you actually take? Like I don't even really know. Like
That's the whole problem with drugs these days, though. It's like you can't even, you don't
Oh,
know how much
this is-
fentanyl's in it. Or
well, this is
how much
before
baby
fentanyl. This is
formula.
back in the day, man. This is
I know, but it's
you know,
been going on
prime
forever, though.
92, right? 93.
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, just before everybody started either committing suicide or overdosing again, like they had
Well,
done in the late 60s.
I have my own theories about that too, like about prescription drugs and
Yeah.
like the Heath Ledgers and the Chris Cornells of it all,
Yeah.
with mixing non-prescription drugs with prescription drugs. There was the whole epidemic of that because of that.
Mm-hmm.
People just didn't know what they were putting in their bodies. They thought that they
Oxy, man. That was the jam.
Well, yeah, but they thought they could still fuck with their regular quantity of alcohol and illegal drugs, and then you put these high octane prescriptions on there, and all these doctors that were being cavalier with opiates got a lot of people killed.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's
Just
just my
stick with
theory.
Jankum. Just stick with Jankum. You won't die from huffing your own piss and shit.
Yeah, okay. I'll do it now.
Yeah, but you'll just want to.
I'll have to do that for Edge Files so people know what Jankum is. Your 15-year-old reference.
In the cup was a dissolved, high-concentrated dose of cocaine and heroin, known as a speedball.
Put a 1 in the chat if you know what Jankum is.
The speedball was 8 times the lethal
described
dose.
Okay, so now River Phoenix is ODing on the sidewalk, and bitches dressed like the Powerpuff Girls are walking by going, ew, gross. An A-list celebrity is dying on a sidewalk. And Johnny Depp is inside fucking playing a song called the Michael Stipe that references River Phoenix.
As River was flatlining outside on the pavement, Depp's band, P, coincidentally played the song Michael Stipe, which has the line, "I finally talked to Michael Stipe, but I didn't get to see his car. Him and River Phoenix, we're leaving on the road tomorrow."
Listen, Ryan.
I mean, the poetic
Australia
beauty of that line just it hits me really deep.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Gets all the Winona Riders wet. Ew. All right. Well, this is I forgot to clip it, but this will bring me to my theory of what happened with this OD and how, like, basically how much he was dosed with, because we saw that Leonardo DiCaprio was there, and we saw the Pussy Posse, and then they had some other footage from this doc about the fact that River Phoenix was attached to the Man in the Iron Mask, and a lot of the projects that Leonardo DiCaprio would go on to take over for. So my theory is that Leonardo DiCaprio, who, when they're showing River Phoenix and Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio, they all have the same haircut. They all look strikingly similar, especially Leonardo DiCaprio and River Phoenix. And I'm saying that Leonardo DiCaprio killed River Phoenix.
I think it was that Brian Peck, that guy that molested Drake Bell or whatever, who also most likely molested Leonardo DiCaprio on the set of Growing Pains. He probably killed River Phoenix.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Courtney, you're right. Courtney Love also was talking about ODing at the Viper Room. So good pull.
But where hasn't
2K.
she OD'd?
Yeah, right.
Jesus Christ. She just won't go away.
Not well enough. Not well enough. My problem with Courtney Love.
It's taking all the good ones and leaving us Courtney Love.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
How is she the one who survived all of this, by the way? Like, Chris Cornell's gone. The fucking... But we've still got Courtney Love. Thanks a lot.
Well, yeah, I don't know. We talked about doing this again, and I started thinking about Johnny Depp, and I said, I'm not here to shit on Johnny Depp. And I started thinking about my favorite Johnny Depp project, which is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And if you're not familiar with the movie, I gave you a couple clips of the trailer. Good one, Ed. So let's watch the trailer.
Fear 1?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know what I was pulling up.
Contact with a Portuguese photographer named Serta. As your attorney, I advise you to rent a very fast car with no top. Yeah? And you'll need the cocaine.
Are you ready for that? Checking into a Vegas hotel under a phony name with intent to commit capital fraud and a head full of acid? I sure hope so.
Strange memories on this nervous night in Las Vegas. Has it been 5 years? 6? It seems like a lifetime.
The ether cloth there. Ed, have you seen Fear and Loathing?
I have.
Okay.
It's been many, many moons, but yes, I have. And Tobey Maguire, again, he's in the back of the car at one point.
Oh, right. yeah. You see Cameron Diaz there. It's a who's who of the Viper Room. They just walked into the Viper Room, cast everyone.
New theory about who killed River Phoenix.
Tobey Maguire. It was fucking Spider-Man.
Well, Tobey Maguire is famously a huge asshole. That movie Molly's Game about the celebrity backdoor poker game, high stakes poker, and the character in that was played by Michael Cera. And I started looking at details about, because it's based on a true story, and it said that Michael Cera's character, while not named outright, was in a superhero movie, and Spider-Man had just come out. So
yeah,
I think behind closed doors, it's been known that it was Tobey Maguire, and the way that Michael Cera plays that character in that movie, and all of the paparazzi photo. I don't know if you guys remember when they did the Tom Holland one with all the multiverse stuff. And so everybody was traveling to LA, and there was a lot of footage of Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland and all these people showing up and dealing with the paparazzi. And Andrew Garfield's like, "Hey, I'm off to make the movie." And Tom Holland's like, "Hey, I'm a good sport." And then they show Tobey Maguire, and he's just like, fuck, like Sean Penning the paparazzi and just being a huge dick. So
at what point
killed River Phoenix?
Okay, let's keep building on this. Let's see who did it next. It's a who done it of who's a who.
It's just the whole pussy posse was just like, he's too hot. He's taking all the pussy. We got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. We're moving on from this. So all right. We can watch the second one here. Just a
Blind
little
claims
more.
of who killed
So,
River Phoenix.
if you don't know, let's set this up a little bit more. Well, this is like one of my favorite Johnny Depp performances. This is him playing Hunter S. Thompson, and he very famously had a pretty close relationship with Hunter. And my clip package here is going to dive more into Hunter as far as somebody that owes people an apology or famously is unapologetic. At one point, we talked about featuring people who were famously unapologetic. I mentioned Marshawn Lynch already once in this podcast. Hunter S. Thompson would be another one of these unapologetic people, but probably have a lot to apologize for. But so this is Johnny Depp playing Hunter S. Thompson in this movie.
The wave finally broke and rolled back.
So I don't know. I don't remember exactly if like The Big Lebowski came out before this, but obviously a big drug trip movie. And I remember when I went and saw this movie, I was just like, I honestly like don't really even know what the fuck's going on. Like, like even the dirt bike race that they go there initially to cover is like dealt with very quickly, and then the rest of the movie, is just them going crazy in Las Vegas, which is great. But it's Terry Gilliam directed, and great, cameos and cast in that movie. But to play that character, Johnny Depp lived with Hunter S. Thompson for a while to get down the mannerisms and shit like that.
What clip are we going to, Joe? Help me out.
Let's go to the Letterman one. Let's
okay.
get to know Hunter Thompson a little bit before we keep going with the rest of these. In Letterman 1.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Hunter Thompson.
You can kind of see that Johnny Depp's doing a pretty good job with the impersonation.
How are you?
Oh, I am terrible.
What's the matter? You don't?
I've been going to court every morning for 2 weeks at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And for me to go anywhere at 7 o'clock is real hard.
I feel like Johnny Depp spent so much time with him that he just adopted this as his speaking voice eventually.
Yeah, yep.
So here's something that's really interesting, is that they are both from Kentucky originally.
Yeah.
I did not realize that Johnny Depp was also originally from Kentucky, because his speaking pattern and the put on accent that he has now is Madonna-esque. It's like not real. It's like vocally coached at this point. But in this, it's 100% is, if you were going to have anybody play Hunter S. Thompson ever, it's Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
It was,
well, it's interesting.
And at this point in time, like today, they are very close in age as to when Hunter S. Thompson died. So like, because Johnny Depp's like 62 or 3-ish or something, and I think Hunter S. Thompson was like 65 or 66 when he died.
Okay.
So
well,
we're gonna
see
it's
them
very
both.
interesting to watch it.
Yeah, Hunter did not age well. We'll see in a minute here, but it's interesting for you to say that.
I
Johnny
wonder
Depp,
why.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say Johnny Depp just talks like him now or whatever, because at one point, I don't think I included it in the clip. The part of him trying to play him was that Hunter would just have Johnny Depp read Hunter's work back to him, and he would say, you hit it here, you hit it there. And so he really did like train up on how to do it. And then Johnny Depp was probably just like, I'm just going to talk like this now, basically. But yeah, let's keep going here.
So I I tend to stay up all night.
Yeah.
So in other words, I stayed up all night for 2 weeks.
That makes sure you don't
Yeah.
sleep at all, do you?
That's about the 188th hour.
Yeah.
So
So
I want to prove something. You know, I want to prove. I'm not sure what.
but you feel
we
like
can explore
you're now in the middle of a mission and you will have proven something.
I probably will have before this is over. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good.
That wasn't why I came here, but
Dr. Hunter Thompson.
Back when you could smoke on Letterman. It's
Yeah.
just like
It's great because
time and place too.
he comes out with a cigarette holder. Like he literally comes around the corner, and it's like, oh my god, it's Johnny Depp doing his Hunter S. Thompson. It's
It's
dead nuts.
Is like a little shorter. Right? The only like glaringly kind of obvious. I think Hunter's like probably got 4 inches on him or something like that.
Yeah.
Right, but that 2K is kicking ass right now in the comment section.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
like it's so good. He's so good.
I just had to. I would have left that at just the one clip, just so you could kind of see, like, because the Fear and Loathing is time period appropriate, like
we don't have to play the other Letterman clip if you don't want.
No, I want to play it only because there's just a funny. I had to include the second one because it's a little bit funny at the end there, at the end of this clip.
Yeah, I'll do something. I couldn't talk this morning at all. My voice was gone. When I called to say I can't make it, I couldn't say anything.
Also, originally you called here to cancel.
Yeah. Do you have a microphone on, or is this some kind of sandbag trip, or you have a microphone and I don't?
That's right. I'm the only one in the building with a mic on. Nobody hears anything the guests.
Chicago politics.
Now, when you
I'm not mic'd at all, right?
No,
You've taken
right
everything.
Here, Hunter, this thing.
Oh,
Right
I
here.
see. Okay.
They're hearing every word you say.
Paranoia.
Yeah.
It's a shotgun mic. You know what that is, right? You will. You will.
So you're
mocking the audience is the part I wanted to leave in there. It's like,
oh yeah,
one woman
Sorry,
laughed.
guys.
He's like, "Yeah, you stepped on it a little bit."
Sorry,
but
buddy.
yeah, no, it's fine. But that was just amusing. He like doesn't trust Letterman or the production crew that he feels like he's on a fake show or something. I don't know. It was just very odd. You know, it's just emblematic of who he was. The lack of
Well, when you're a paranoid, you're tripping balls all the time, and you have literally no faith in anything.
Yeah,
like I would be the same way.
He
put me on, Archie, you asshole.
It gets more that interview gets more contentious. Actually, I didn't include it, but it just gets kind of awkward at one point. But so yeah, I just wanted to show what a good job Johnny Depp is doing as far as he's very much playing the part. And let's jump to the Johnny Depp interview where I forget what I called these, Andy. There's obviously not Conan. Not the Conan package. The
okay,
other
so
one.
then there's one called Electric, and there's one called
Electric. Okay.
Is there any context for this?
This is Johnny Depp talking about when he first met Hunter Thompson, when they knew they were going to do the movie, and they said go meet Hunter Thompson at Woody Creek where Hunter lives, and go learn how to be Hunter Thompson. And this is Johnny Depp meeting Hunter Thompson for the first time.
I met Hunter through a mutual friend. I was at the Woody Creek Tavern, as far back in the back as I could get to avoid the novelty syndrome. And next thing I know, the front door bursts open. He's kicked it open. And I see nothing but kind of electricity. Because in his right hand, he had a cattle prod. It's about yay big. And he's swinging that around. And in his left, he had a stun gun. And threatening.
So I think this is because, Johnny Depp's like, I'm sitting in the back to avoid the novelty, because I think a lot of Hunter Thompson fans will go, they know that this is probably where you could run into him. So Johnny Depp's like, I'm there feeling like a tourist or a groupie. And then I think, and it sounds like Hunter S. Thompson's showing up because he thinks there's going to be a mob scene there
A bunch of groupies. Yeah.
because Johnny Depp is there, so these guys are like coming together for the first time. And yeah, so, and then Nerdlinger here, who is, I can't remember what this guy's name is. You see, this is ASU, this is Arizona State University.
The guy, isn't that Alf's dad?
Yeah. No, this guy's like a astrophysicist or something like that. And he has a little story to go. He had to one up Johnny Depp here, so this one's called One Up Nerd.
Yeah, because everyone came to see him.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
Oh, it was Johnny Depp and Hunter S. Thompson. I'm as cool as them.
And when one talks about madness and your life experience, I think we cannot not talk about Hunter Thompson. And yes, talk about yeah.
This should have been the first one, I guess.
He deserved it. Thank you. Let's talk about your relationship to Hunter and the thing.
Nice shoes, queer.
Things. Well, in some ways as a mentor, but a friend, and how he affected your thoughts about things.
Hunter was a lot of things to me, and when I met him, it was at the Woody Creek Tavern, and
which I've been to.
Yeah,
I took Stephen Hawking there once, actually. Yeah, I did. Anyway, that's a different. Anyway,
man, wow. To have been a fly on the wall, but also,
why am I even here? You should just be telling that story.
Well, I can't. Johnny Depp's like, well, I can't beat that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, all I ever did was kill River Phoenix.
Yeah.
So now we've got 3 names on the table.
Yeah.
We should have a vote in the chat.
Yeah.
Who are we going to condemn for this murder? Johnny Depp, John Fusciante, or Tobey Maguire?
Or Leonardo DiCaprio.
That guy took Stephen Hawking to Woody Creek Tavern, and then Stephen Hawking took him to Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just Johnny Depp, like talking about his friend. I wanted to show him in the movie, and I wanted to show what Hunter Thompson used to look like. And then now here on Conan is the like last version of Hunter Thompson.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Hunter on Conan O'Brien.
Okay. Please welcome Hunter S. Thompson.
What a fun way to end the show. A decrepit man.
Listen, this is how I want to go out.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, this is why I just wanted to end it on this sad note. Hang in there, Andy. You piece of shit.
He sits down on his balls, by the way.
Yeah, like Mr. Belvedere.
Well, no, rewind it a little bit. Sure. Yeah, this fucking chair because he sat on his balls.
Sure. Most people come around the front, but you do things your way, and that's cool. Sir, very nice to have you here.
Yeah, good to be here. Hi.
Hey, how are you? Please welcome.
Okay. Yeah. So an awkward entrance, or I don't know if that's intentional or what. Excuse me. I don't know if he just like has trouble walking. He definitely has like a gait there, but I think he.
Well, he definitely does now.
He had he had trouble getting. He needed somebody to help him out onto the stage, and then he kind of looked like he grabbed the furniture. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Well, he needed somebody to hold his drink. That's all it was.
Well, he didn't even make it to the table though, and whatever.
And he's not, and that's why he's so mad. I bet that's why he's ornery.
Yeah. But this just gets more interest, more Hunter.
A fan of firearms. You like to fire guns.
I enjoy it, yeah.
You enjoy guns. You and I once, remember the time we went out, you and I with a camera crew, and we fired all kinds of guns.
Yeah, I'm remembering.
Clearly that had no impact on your life. That was a big moment for me.
Oh, no, it was
Did
fun.
you?
I
What
watched
was
it
your
the other night.
impression of me? Did you think I was a good shot? Let's talk about me.
What kind of interview question is that? Remember when we met? What did you think of me? That's a Rob Lowe question.
Well, no, it's a bit awkward because he was giving nothing. So Conan's like trying to figure. He's just like, if you don't want to talk about, if you don't want to talk about stuff, then I guess we'll talk about me and what we did.
Yeah.
So Conan's just trying here a little hard.
How was I as a marksman? What'd you think?
Me. All right.
Late night with who?
No, but it was like, it's a little missed that Conan was doing everything he could to have a conversation with him before this happened. But I have two more clips, right, Andy, in that package?
Correct.
Okay. So this is they go out on a field trip together. This is 3.
This is an original experience.
Yeah.
Let's show this to the people.
Yeah, good. This is really a wonderful clip. Shoot a few things. And loosen us up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go throw up. I gotta get that bear.
All right, go for it. Here.
Very good.
I mean, this is just what Hunter does with everybody, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's my understanding. If you go to Hunter Thompson's house, this is what you're going to be doing. Drinking and shooting guns like a boss.
Thank you. Yeah, you gotta. I like the safety guy just said, move your whiskey before you start shooting.
You dirty animal!
Yeah. What's Bill Buckner gonna think when he's watching at home and he sees this?
Riddle that bear forever.
That man was holding a machine gun about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was good. And I was watching this, and I'm like, man, the Conan's late night show is so good. It made me nostalgic for that show. Very sad to revisit that, actually.
Yeah,
and then
if you've never had the privilege of doing Beers and Bullets, it is so much fun. Beers and Bullets is the best.
I'm up for it. I just haven't had the chance yet. Maybe
then,
one day I'll get to do that with Hunter Thompson, right?
Yeah. So then to wrap it up here,
I'm not gonna tell you the secret, Andy, but it's not looking good.
There is no apology here, but I feel like there should have been many apologies. But you'll see, this is the exact opposite of an apology.
So let's talk. A little controversial. Last year, it was a total accident, and your assistant's fine now, but you accidentally shot your assistant. Let's talk about that.
Well, it was not that way. She rushed into the path of a shotgun pellet.
So you were shooting a shotgun, and your assistant happened to be in the way.
I was shooting at a bear in front of her door. And
there's a bear in front of her door. Uh-huh.
Yeah, everyone else, And I called her and said, "Don't go out your door. There's a bear there." And I was pissed off. Anita got me out of bed and said, "There's a bear outside."
So you shot at the bear, and what happened? She came out her door around the same time.
Well, instead of not opening her door like the reverse thing, like do not touch wet paint.
Yeah.
Bang, right out the door, just as I pulled the trigger. And I don't shoot at the bear, I shoot at the gravel right underneath him. So the rocks bounce up and it gets him and stings him in the ass, but it doesn't
hurt the bear.
No. Yeah, he got up kind of annoyed and lumbered off. But just as I pulled the trigger, Deborah stepped out her door and bang, bounce here, bounce there. So, I think 2 pellets. It embarrassed me, ruined my safety record.
Yeah, what a terrible thing for you. But your assistant's fine now. Everything's.
Yeah,
amazing.
Ruin my safety record. That's whenever you do something wrong. This is the lesson for everyone. Whenever you do something wrong, now you can be like, Ruined my safety record.
God damn it! I was 100%. Son of a bitch.
I wish that I had that one in my pocket when I was still driving a truck, hitting everything, everything in sight, because I was literally on double secret probation for the whole second half of my career, and I could use that like almost every quarter of my quarterly reviews.
Every day, and even goes back to the terminal. He's like, ruined my safety record.
Oh, classic. What
Mhm.
that was even though it had very little to do with Johnny Depp, it was still a fun way to end
Yeah.
the show.
Because we had this, obviously we're redoing this one. So I was looking for other things Johnny Depp affiliated. And then I just went down the Hunter rabbit hole as, you're want to do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We've got to go find the movie and rewatch it.
Yep.
Little,
And you have to read Hell's Angels. And you have to read Hell's Angels.
I have read it.
Okay, there you go.
Yes. It's a far more digestible book than Fear and Loathing in Las
Right.
Vegas. But
yeah, I don't know who's out there that hasn't seen it yet. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it because it's great.
fuck yeah. And if you haven't signed up for our YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed and hit the notification bell, please do that right now. And check us out on Instagram. You can find everything that we have coming up. I usually tease it out on Instagram, so follow us there as well. And if you want to support the show for free, where we're going to be having the episode 1 audio only redux with video elements. I'll apologize for the audio now since we're apologizing. And I can't let this episode end without this.
A mega pint.
Yeah,
featured in there.
exactly.
And I'll tease the Amber Heard episode for next week, where we're going to revisit that whole court case and those shenanigans. And I didn't follow it super close, so I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot about that. But in the meantime, go check out the episode 1 reboot that will be up by. Normally, I put out the Patreon content on Sunday, but since we've started doing this live and our typical record day has been Sunday for Wednesday, I will probably put the Patreon content out on Wednesday. So if you are supporting us on Patreon and you feel like it's been like the timing has been off, that's why. But
if you're
I've not
supporting us on
forgotten about it.
Patreon, you're a fucking hero.
Yes, you're everybody's best friend that's on screen right now. So for Fat Eddzie and Joe Sixpack, I'm Trucker Andy saying,
Stay sorry.